I'm in the middle of building a church altar, and I'm building the altar out of reclaimed Douglas fir, and the wood comes from the renovation of the church. The church was damaged during Hurricane Sandy. And I'm going to make a whole video on that project. There's an interesting story there. The altar is going to be built with all mortise and tenon. But I wanted to focus one video on just the cleaning up of the wood, getting the wood ready to build with. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I took a board that looks like this and turned it into a nice dimensional piece of lumber that I could build with. This is a scale model of the altar, and I've already made or milled the lumber for the top and for the bottom. And the last two pieces that I have to mill are this cross piece here and this cross piece at the bottom. Well, I was kind of limited in my choices of lumber because I wanted to build the whole altar out of reclaimed material. So ordinarily I would avoid a piece of wood like this with all the nails, but in this case I'm just going to try to find them all. And you know, I'm sure there's some kind of a good nail finder or metal finder, but I couldn't find one. I called around. So what I've been using is some rare earth magnets on fishing line, and you can see they just stick right to the nails, even if the nails are buried a little bit in the wood. I just finished removing a nail right here, and if I take the magnet and swing it over, double check, you can see that? It sticks right to that spot. There's obviously a piece of metal right below the surface of the wood. I've gone over the beams with the magnet just like this, and I'm confident now, or at least I'm pretty confident, that there's no metal in the wood. Now I'm going to bring them downstairs or down to the courtyard where my joiner is. I keep my joiner in the basement because I don't have any room in the shop for it, and then I wheel it out whenever I need to join something. So we'll join these, and then I'll bring the beams back up to the barn here, and we'll take them to the next step. Now I'm going to run the beams through the thickness planer, and that will start to square them up. Well, now I'm almost there. I'm going to bring the boards back down to the joiner to remove this little tongue that was left behind, and then I'll bring the boards back up to the barn and run them through the thickness planer again. Well, that took a few hours and I made a lot of sawdust, But finally, I've got all of my parts ready to start building the altar. But that's next time, so I hope you'll tune in.